Simon says, hop on one foot. Simon says, stop. Simon says, touch your nose. Stop. Ah. Simon didn't say. I loved that game. Patting my head, rubbing my belly, following that next command. But I don't play Simon Says anymore. I figured out the leader has only one goal: to trick me, to make me fail. As I grew older, I realized I still chase after the risk in my life. I want to take risks, but what if I fail? What if I'm a loser? What if I don't get chosen for the team, or the musical, or get that summer job? Should I be honest with my parents about who I am? Tell my friends that I really go to youth group? These things seem really risky. Those are the risky moments I have no idea what the outcome will be once I take the risk. Pastors and youth leaders talk about taking risks like the disciples of Jesus. But me and my friends, we don't talk about this stuff, except at church. It's easier to talk about taking risks than actually doing it. To risk being wrong, to end up standing alone to defend the person getting picked on, or to tell others what I believe, that's really risky. And then there's Jesus. He says, take up your cross and follow me. And that terrifies me. Because the cross leads to death. And I don't want to die. And he knows that. He looks right at me and says, do not be afraid. And I don't know how to put those two together. How can I be the risk taker Jesus wants me to be? How can I take up my cross? What does that even look like? Because I don't think it's a silly game like Simon Says. And I don't think following Jesus is like hopping on one foot, hoping we don't screw up. And then I realize Jesus isn't some divine Simon in a cosmic game. He's a wilderness guide, leading me on a trail. He's my trainer, pushing me further than I ever thought I could go. God has already taken that risk for me. I believe that God loves me. There's a risk. I believe that Jesus died on the cross for me. That's a risk. God in Jesus Christ calls me to be a follower, a disciple, and a risk taker for God. Now that's risky. God trusting in me? Can you believe it? God trusting in me. God trusting in me. Tell someone about God's love for them. Risky. Sharing your lunch, your friendship, or your life with someone who is different. Risky. Standing with the ones who stand alone. Risky. Look around you. The opportunities to love and to share are everywhere. Now, I haven't played Simon Says in a long time. No fun being set up to fail. And now I listen for the words Jesus says. And I know God in Jesus Christ takes that risk with me. And that, my friends, is as real as it gets.